Welcome to the Collegian's Culture Vultures. We are back after a long hiatus and a new semester. Hope you guys enjoyed your winter break. I know I did. How about you, Josiah?
I definitely did. Very restful.
And over the break, we happened to get some promotions. So, I am now the managing editor here at the Collegian, and Josiah is
I'm the assistant managing editor here at the Collegian.
Okay. So, now this podcast is hosted by two managing editors. What do you know about that?
Who would have thought?
Not me. And, we are back better than ever. We have a great crew with us this semester. A lot of good stories to be told. A lot of great things to talk about. We'll get into them later.
Tons.
But for now, Josiah, how was your winter break?
It wasn't too bad. Very restful. I didn't do a whole lot, and I really enjoyed that. I did one big trip with some close friends towards the end of break, and that was really nice. But other than that, super restful. Nothing much. What about you?
Similar story. I didn't take a trip, but I try to just avoid news because we're in the newsroom. Try to avoid news. We're not going to talk about the political sphere of the world right now, but it was hard to ignore the news. But I feel really unplugged.
Yeah,
really unplugged from the world. So that was kind of nice.
Sometimes we need to be unplugged.
Yeah. But now
Plugged back.
grind is back. Mm-hmm. We have a new edition of the PAW PRINT that we'll get into later.
Yes.
A lot of great stories there. But for now, there's been so much that happened in pop culture. I mean, just doomsday itself.
Yeah, I mean, there was. Since we've been gone, there's been so much. I can't remember whatever, but definitely the 4 trailers were new.
Yep,
those were insane. We've got more leaks. We've gotten more information. There's just a whole lot, and it's a circus for sure. It's not organized. It's not very fun.
And did you? Even in Marvel, did you see what happened in Lucasfilms?
Yeah,
the direction they're going with, they got rid of, I forget her name.
But she's been there for I can't remember but a long time.
Yeah. So now they're like greenlighting a ton of projects, and
I don't know if you saw that, but Daisy Ridley just got offered. She's going to be one of the leads again for the next Star Wars trilogy, and I remember when my first semester in college, I'd never seen any of the Star Wars, so I rewatched all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not one character from a trilogy that lasts around that long from another trilogy. And they already said that she's going to be in like all 3. She's going to play a major role. They're going to have new leads, but she's going to be like Leia or something.
Oh, okay.
And so I don't like that.
I mean, I feel like her story is just kind of like.
Yeah, and it's not a her thing. It's not I'm not one of these people that's like, oh, because Rey's a woman and like whatever. But like I think the character of Rey was not written well, and I think those movies were not organized well. And she had moments. I thought everything from like The Force Awakens until that lightsaber battle and the Last Jedi where they're like ripping apart in 2. I was like, oh, I'm so on board for this. And then they made her Palpatine. I was like, this is insane. This is Marvel level of pulling stuff out of your.
And getting back to that Marvel level, back to Doomsday. Sorry about the small tangent about Star Wars, but
Star Wars.
Which one of your trailers was your favorite? For me, just seeing Cyclops, man. That was just, I just can't wait for the X-Men in the MCU. It's gonna be so great.
And the thing about Cyclops is that I've always been, this, like I read these comics. Like I know when people are like, oh, you haven't read the books and you watch Harry Potter, it's like you haven't read the 60 issues of Marvel
comics actually.
Yeah. But and so I was so happy to see Cyclops because I love Cyclops. The best trailer was that Wakanda Forever trailer, or not Wakanda Forever, but like the Wakanda Fantastic Four, because
my goat,
the Fantastic Four, Namor, and Black Panther Wakanda are so heavily tied, and they have not done it yet, and it looks like that they're going to be really intertwined, those characters specifically, and I'm really excited to see Namor try to hit on Sue Storm.
Dude, and I'd fold.
I mean,
come on, that's Namor. What's his name? Kulkan or something like that.
Kukulkan, the feathered serpent.
Dude, the feathered serpent. Oh my god, they made him look cool in live action.
They made the name Namor into Namor.
Oh my goodness.
Well, it was
no ammo, no love.
Yeah, it means no love. The boy without love. I forget the translation to it. But it was so good. But I think that was really cool. Captain America is my favorite superhero of all time. I on my desk I have a Captain America thing. I think he's the best superhero by far when it comes to character. I'm not too sure what they're going to do with him, and I really like Anthony Mackie's Captain America. And there is the whole thing about him being black because those two movies kind of focused on him being different like that, especially a show. And and now they're kind of doing what the show is talking about not doing. And so I'm a little nervous about that. And we already know that. So I guess it's a spoiler, but I don't really care. Sebastian Stan and David Harbour, the Winter Soldier and Red Guardian, are dying in this movie because they already said they're taking a break after Doomsday from acting.
Well, what if they don't die? What if they just go on vacation?
Go on vacation, the battle world.
Yeah,
but no, I mean, I'm excited though. You can't be, and plus, Dune Messiah comes out that same day, which also makes me believe that Doomsday is actually going to get pushed back so they can get the IMAX screening because Dune Messiah has a 3-week exclusive deal with IMAX.
Oh yeah.
So, Doomsday won't for 3 weeks of it coming out right now will not have an IMAX screening, which is just not Marvel's not going to let that happen. So they're probably going to move it back.
But that sends out a message like, oh, we're pushing back because of Dune.
Yeah, I mean, you got to compete with Dune too, and Robert Downey Jr. to come out with Timothée Chalamet and do something, so it makes it more solidified. But I'm gonna both those. I want a
Doomsday, like
that's what I want. Barbenheimer, Doomsday works so well. I mean, I'm gonna see both those back to back. Probably finish with Doomsday because I don't think it's gonna be as good, but I want it to be. So I'm willing to risk it. But no, I'm really excited. I mean, I could sit here and talk all day. Especially we just started thinking about Dune. I rewatched Dune over the break. By the way, I saw 61 new movies from last year. You can follow my letterbox 5 bananas. Man, this year's got some hitters, dude.
Yeah.
Including Dune and Doomsday. So it's gonna be a heavy year.
Quick shout out to the Odyssey. I'm really hyped for that one.
That's I mean, like you come on. I mean, that one's without saying. You say your favorite you say your most anticipated movie, and you assume the Odyssey's already mentioned. Yeah.
From the big screen to at home on your TV. What TV shows have you been watching?
I really loved Welcome to Derry.
I heard that was a good one.
Oh my god, it was weird the way that was starting out, and I liked it. I thought I was going to go in a completely different direction. I really didn't think that you don't really think Pennywise is going to be a part of it at first, even though there is Pennywise stuff happening. But I mean, it was phenomenal. The writing's phenomenal. He is made by the same guy that made the It movies from 2017, 2019. Oh, and he just rebooted his whole franchise. Because I won't spoil it, but he was straight up
infinite money glitch,
and then he literally Stephen King really liked this, and I was really surprised because they basically make his book obsolete. It's at this point now it doesn't follow any of the lore, so I don't know what's happening, and so it's really cool. It's really cool to see that. You don't see that with Stephen King's work, so that was really cool. But you've been watching something
on topic. You see it rebooting and redoing the Fallout TV show. Fallout fans are kind of the worst. You know about it.
Yeah.
They hate themselves the most. It's kind of annoying, but if you just watch the show, it's so good. I mean, one of my friends, he hasn't played any of the games. He loves the show.
Yeah.
I've played most of the games. I love the show because, the performances are great. Walter Goggins, I mean, the ghoul is so awesome.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Walter Goggins.
Dude. And just everyone else, even Mr. House, dude, all those characters, and then the big themes of capitalism and government control. It's pretty nice to see, especially there's a lot of parallels to our world and to Fallout, but in a whimsical way.
Yeah.
So I just love it. Also, Fallout universe, the IP is just so fun. You have your Death Claws, super mutants. We haven't seen them yet in the show, but the big green dudes. Can't wait. If they pop up, I'm going crazy. Obviously, the ghouls are there. There's just a ton of cool stuff, like the Brotherhood of Steel, just jocks running around in heavy armor, just mowing people down. I mean, come on.
I mean, video game adaptations are so good recently.
Yes,
they've been so good. And shout out to Fallout. I haven't seen it, but I did get invited to the San Francisco premiere.
You say that every time, and
so
bingo.
I want to watch it. I do want to watch it. I know it's good, but I'm glad it's good because I think Fallout's so iconic. Because I've never played Fallout, but like when I see stuff, I'm like, oh, it's Fallout.
Yeah.
And so when something's done accurate and done right, then it makes the nerd in me really happy, even if I'm not a nerd for it.
The season is wrapping up soon. I think there's 3 episodes left.
Mm-hmm. And you got any predictions? Or I guess they're based off games.
To be honest, because in the Fallout games, you pick your own ending.
Yeah.
And so they kind of like have like been kind of like, oh, like because the show takes place after Fallout New Vegas, and the setting is in Las Vegas. So it's kind of been like ambiguous, like, oh, we don't know what actually happened. So I think towards the end they're gonna give some reveal as to like what the main character from New Vegas did. Hopefully, if not, it'll be kind of like a hole that they kind of have to fill, or at least the fans are gonna be really mad about, and it'll be annoying. But I think it's gonna be interesting to see. Predictions, I really have no clue. I thought one thing and then they've disproven it, and then it's gonna be crazy. That's what I know.
So we've talked about just for future reference, just to give us a little goal to work towards. We've been talking for about 10 minutes, and I would say that we talked about like 4 different topics ish. Mm-hmm. When Invincible comes out in a few months, we will have just been done doing the intro and talking about Invincible.
Yeah,
I'm hyped for that one. I'm really hyped for that one.
Yeah, I forgot about Invincible. Man,
that's coming out.
The boys
and Daredevil
are going to be out the same time. Oh my goodness, there's so.
It makes a grown man cry. I don't think there's anything more beautiful in the world than seeing Daredevil and then seeing an animated guy take on a guy with a mustache from space.
Yeah, we talk a lot about movies and shows, but let's talk about here at Fresno State. Let's brought up the PAW Print, and if you guys haven't checked it out, it's the January 21st edition back to school PAW Print. Get a good look at that. I mean, a lot of work went into this one. Mm-hmm. The process behind it, I feel like it's just good stories, a lot of fun stuff, a lot of serious stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just a great read all around. I mean, we have a comic in the back now. I mean, like, come on. It's a college newspaper and it has a comic now. We're full steam ahead. Yeah. We got everything now.
And behind the scenes, I would say this one might be our best edited one because we had so much time to perfect it and go over it like multiple times.
Yeah.
I thought, when we were doing the drafts, I was like, oh, this is something we would have submitted last semester. And we still went over and found more stuff. So it's one of the most improved, I would say, from any overlap of a semester where I've worked in a newsroom. And I would say it's one of the most creative that we've done.
Yeah. I mean, shout out our graphics team first and foremost. I mean, look at this page from Finley's story about comics, which we'll touch on in a bit. Just colors really pop. Like I said, our comic in the back. Shout out our illustrator, Ella. New to the staff, has been doing great so far, and can't wait to see what her abilities hold in the future. If this is the base, I mean, come on, we're looking good in the future, guys. Yeah, so stay tuned.
I'm excited to see some more of it and some different kinds of it too. I'm really excited.
What was your favorite story in the sprint?
I would say my favorite story besides the comic one is like so us.
And to give a quick rundown, Finley did a story about 2025 and how it was like the year of comics, because comics became kind of more viral. Was viral the word you would say, or more?
I would say they're
resurgence.
There's a resurgence, and I would say they're almost mainstream again.
Yeah.
My grandpa talks about how like everybody read comics, and now if you read comics, when I was in middle school, I was like, you were weird still. Yeah. But now it's like if you're not keeping up with the comics, then it's like you're not.
Yeah. Like, you don't know Absolute Batman? What?
Oh my God, you don't know that the bat symbol in his chest is an axe?
Like, what?
And he's poor.
So it's nice to see. I've been meaning to get back into comics. I just never done it.
Yeah,
and got back into them.
And to be fair, there's so many YouTubers and just people that recap modern stuff. I mean, shout out Comics Explain. I mean, that's how I read.
I remember. Yep.
That's how I read like half my stuff, because it's an expensive hobby too. I can get there and also the access to certain things. And we live in Fresno, which is a pretty big market, not for comic books though. So it's we're not offered as much or the quantity as like a New York or LA would. Yeah. So it's just hard to find stuff and get back into it here.
Yeah. Other stories. Our community or campus news editor, Anahid Valencia.
Yes.
She has a new column out, Professionally Unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's going to be different, lifestyle advice column, kind of that sort of Vogue vibe. First edition, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Fun. I mean, it just talked about, the college experience and how, it's kind of a facade and, she kind of breaks it down in her point of view. And it was really nice. I loved like the attitude, and you could tell, she got in her bag, and
she did.
One day we'll bring her on the pod, and she could break it down. But just that attitude really got through.
Mm-hmm.
Jasmine had an opinion story, which her attitude got through as well. It's about her pink car and how she feels it was targeted. Whether it is or not, her attitude did go through, and I thought it was very character driven.
Yeah,
very very emotional story.
It's definitely individualized for sure.
Yes, individualized.
It's definitely whatever. Whether or not it's true, we can debate. but no, I would say for me, I think one of the biggest news things that actually happened to people from Fresno State was the thing with Sandoval, his pay increase. And we can argue whether or not it's Sandoval's fault. He seems to be pretty understanding that this is not very popular, and it's not up to him either. But I thought that of course we need to cover it in news, and Ani did a terrific job covering it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it though when news happens and then we write an opinion with it.
Yes.
And Lauren did that.
Yes.
And Lauren writes opinions like she writes news.
Yeah.
And it's so good. I think it's one of my favorite opinion stories that I've read. It's very well written. It's very to the point. It's very opinionated, but it's not like obnoxious.
Yep.
Like it's not like
it's not whiny or complaining.
Yeah,
like,
she's very calm, collective, and she's just like, this is the point. This is what's wrong with it. This is whatever. And she did a very good job with it, and that might be my favorite story. But I think saying favorite in this print is a little not whatever, but a little subjective, because I thought your Too Fast, Too Furious one, I thought that was great. Nolan's bringing the action ones. Attendance one was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
He got an interview for that last minute, and it like made it from like maybe like a C- D+ article to like an A article.
Yeah.
Like it's really good. So everybody did a really good job.
Yeah, just go check it out.
Yeah, give
something
our
for everybody, especially if you're a Fresno State student.
Yeah, we're working hard over the break too. So it's these people are giving time, they're giving effort. I mean, Rosita was literally reporting while she was at home for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I was, at home editing on Christmas Eve, doing all these things. So our staff did a really good job with the conditions we were given.
And, student fees do go to pay for the Collegian. So you might as well read it. I mean,
might as well.
Kind of paying for it. So, yeah.
It's only $22 though. So,
yeah.
Don't blame us.
All right. So, PAW Print, we had gaming or not. We haven't done gaming yet. We'll get into that. But movies, TV.
Mm-hmm.
Now we get into gaming.
Yes.
Over break, we did we're some gamers, like we've said before. And Josiah, I'll let you go first as to what was the game of your break.
Yeah. So the game of my break was not so much a good experience I had. So I am a chronically online R6 enjoyer. I'm a chronically online R6 enthusiast. And I don't think in the last year I've gone 48 hours when I've been at home without playing Rainbow.
You need to get a life.
My life is Fuse. My life is Jaeger. My life is the new guy that just released. I can't remember his name, but he's awesome. But Denari, shout out to Denari. And there was a hack had for R6, and I was one of the unfortunate accounts that did not get their stuff back within 24 hours. And in fact, I had to wait 4 days, and when I went on for another 2 days, I had nothing. All of my currency, my characters.
What's their currency? Rainbow coins, or what they got there? Is it actually rainbow coins?
It's not rainbow. It's not called rainbow coins, but they are coins. Yeah. Well, like you, those are free. Those are based off what you win with. So like, and then there's like actual currency packs. That's like dollars, and so like an operator might be worth like 25. That's called renown. It's like 25,000 renown.
I can't remember. Yeah,
but it might only be worth like 600 of like the R6 currency that you can buy. But no, all my stuff was wiped, and so that's kind of what I was dealing with. And so I got back into Madden, and GMing the Dallas Cowboys on Madden 22.
If you want a good GM game, Pocket GM on mobile on the App Store, such a good one. I could small spiel about that. Timeout. It's a pretty. I'm a big simulator guy, big like manager kind of guy. Madden, it's not the best. It's just the gameplay is the best, obviously because it's Madden.
Yeah.
I've tried. There's like some other like football managers on PC or like college football, and they're all right. But Pocket Manager is low key really good because it's not easy. I'm on hard mode. It took me 5 years to actually win a ring, and I'm trying my heart out. Doing trades and trying not to cheese the system, which is you can, but it's kind of hard to.
Yeah.
And so I finally won a ring, and like I like jump for joy, and it's all it is just like simulate 10 yards, touchdown, and I'm over here jumping for joy, just like because I did that, and it's a sense of I did that. So I played that a lot during break, but onto like a console or PC. I actually had a Minecraft world with my siblings. That was fun. We beat the Ender Dragon like last week, so we got our elytras out, and then just reinventing the world with the elytras. But Arc Raiders. I mean, I'm working on a story right now about Arc Raiders, but I'm gonna get a little spiel, insight to what I'm talking about. My life has been consumed by it over the break. I'm talking to this camera right here. If you play Arc Raiders, you know what I'm talking about. There's like a sense of euphoria, betrayal, trust, just hatred, all in that 30 minutes that you get deployed into like the top side. And it's brutal. I mean, I did a raid with this. I just met a random guy. We were talking 15 minutes. We were just chatting, shooting the Arc, which is like the robots in the game. We get to extraction. I'm like, I'm on the computer typing to extract. Guns me down. Didn't say a word.
I remember you talking about. You brought this up.
Yes, and I was like, dude, like, I'm a real person, and he did that to me, and it hurt me. Ever since then, it's just been kill on sight, and I haven't been the same since mentally. But Arc Raiders is, I mean, I was dreaming about it. That's how bad it was, and I haven't done it about a game in high school, maybe.
Yeah.
I
didn't play any Fortnite over break. Did you play any Fortnite?
I played like a session or two.
What do they got out now?
To be honest, I think that's when they're the end of the Simpsons collab. Maybe. I don't know. It all gets lost. Have you played Rematch?
I've not played Rematch.
It's imagine Rocket League,
okay,
but with people instead of cars.
Wait, is it just like these like poor people trapped with rockets?
No, it's just like
or do they just hit each other?
No, it's just soccer. It's just soccer. It's like a soccer game, but it's like.
Have you ever played FIFA? It's like Rocket League with people.
No, it's a fun game. I have a friend who's really good at it.
Yeah,
and he's kind of like our coach when we were playing it, and it's fun because I'm not the best, and he gets really mad.
Yeah,
and it's funny. Because like, I understand where he's coming from. I'll be the same way, but being on the receiving end of like his like when I like miss a wide open goal, it's the funniest thing ever. We gotta play it sometime.
Yeah,
it's a fun one.
We gotta really do some sort of collab where we pick a game.
Yeah,
and just
let's all play a game.
Let's all play a game. Let's all play Dungeons and Dragons.
Let's play D&D. That would be great.
D&D on stream. If you give us 400 likes, we'll do that.
If we get 500 likes, put this as like a thumbnail. Just like,
can we get Mr. Beast on? Like, I kind of want. I think we can strive if we're consistent with this. Even if whoever watches it doesn't watch it, I think we can get somebody on.
Like, what do you mean somebody on?
We got to get somebody that's like pop culture-esque on. Like, can we get Tom Cruise? Can we get a Cole Sprouse?
Let's get Josh Peck on. I think
never mind.
Yeah.
Let's get Drake Bell on. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Let's get what's David Franco. Is that Dave Franco?
Dave Franco. Let's get Dave Franco on. Let's get Dave Franco on. No, Mark, I'm gonna try to get. I really want to get Destin Daniel Cretton, the director of Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Because my mom was at college with him, and I'm a student journalist. So maybe if I drop those two themes mixed together,
bro, he's basically already here.
Basically already here. Yeah. We can zoom him in. We can zoom him in. We have a green screen.
Yeah, just pop him in. Yeah.
Yeah. Next time we'll have a green screen. We'll have our Fortnite clips playing in the background.
Lots to talk about. Yes. So much more to talk about. Fortunately, we were running out of time. So what's like that final topic, Josiah, that you really want to hone in on?
I would really like to hone in on. I would really like to hone in on. I'm gonna talk to the people real quick. Netflix is ruining your viewing experience, and Netflix is killing the way that you watch movies, the way that you enjoy movies.
But Stranger Things,
man, Stranger Things is ass. So let's not even talk about Stranger Things right now. Mike and 11, cool, whatever. like watch Last of Us.
Make a deal with God. Get on the small bar places.
What do we say if Stranger Things was in Fresno? What would be our Kate Bush song?
Stranger Things was in Fresno.
Yeah. What you guys? Blue Fuego.
What would be like the upside down in Fresno? You know what I mean? It's literally just like
maybe Clovis.
No, it just looked the same. Like Fresno, you go upside down, it just looks the exact same. Maybe Belmont. Maybe Belmont. But no, seriously, like Netflix is ruining the way that you watch movies. Netflix is ruining the way that you enjoy movies. Netflix is ruining the way where we can appreciate young filmmakers. They're like it's chaotic. It's so, and maybe I'm a little more angry because like I just got HBO like Max like 6 months ago, and I'm paying $22 and like over half the stuff is gonna be on Netflix, which I'm not gonna be paying for because they're literally saying they're gonna take movies that Warner Brothers is releasing, just a lot of movies, and they're like 17 days. 17 days. I got a life, man. You got to give me a month with this. Like I got to plan it out, and it's just so frustrating. And they're so corrupt and evil. They're evil people at Netflix. That being said, if Netflix wanted to sponsor this show, we would gladly.
I would take it back. I would take it back. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not a big streaming person. I'll watch the show I want to. Other than that, I'm a scroll on TikTok while I eat kind of guy. Maybe pop a YouTube video. Vsauce, shout out Vsauce, goat YouTuber.
If I'm eating and watching YouTube, the YouTube video is gotta be over 23 minutes long. That's my cutoff. I'm like, I can't eat if it's not 23 minutes.
Yeah, that's fair. That's where I get like half my historical information from. Just eating while watching YouTube.
Because oversimplify.
Yeah,
that's whenever he decides to drop a video.
Yeah.
And every 6 years. I
all
enjoy
those
it.
YouTubers with that same I
don't like it. I don't understand it.
Once every
I don't understand
months.
it. You have
the best video ever.
I know you have money. I know you can hire a staff.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about wrapping up our show.
I think so.
Which brings us to our dad joke of the day.
Yes.
Josiah, do you have a dad joke of the day?
I do. What's a calendar's favorite food?
A calendar's favorite food. I don't know. What is it?
Dates.
I'll give like a 4 out of 10.
I had one last. I don't know if that episode got aired, but I had one last semester that was really good.
Yeah, I remember that one. This one, one of the more famous ones, but we'll see. What do you call a fish without eyes?
What do you call a fish without eyes?
I'm here all night. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, that was our episode of Culture Vultures for the spring semester. If you're watching this, I hope you have a great, morning, evening, day, night, whenever you're watching this. Anything you'd like to add?
I think We're gonna keep it consistent, and we're gonna try to do some cool things. So please stay tuned.
Cool stuff is coming.
Let us know if you like us. If you hate us.
Yeah. If you hate us, drop a comment down below.
If you hate us, leave a black heart. If you love us, leave a red heart.
Yeah.
But be kind, and we'll see ya
on the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Check out the PAW print.